Hello, Cinnamon Bun. My, it's been a while, hasn't it? Welcome to another Plan With Me video. This leather folio is a new addition to my stationery things. It's really nice. This video is not sponsored, but this folio was gifted to me by Gallon Leather. So thank you very much, Gallon. It's really nice, and I have my journal in it all the time now. So yeah, well, I think this is a new record for me in terms of filming a video or a bullet journal video, and the time it's taken between filming to actually get to voiceover and get it out to you. Because I filmed this on the 16th of February and I'm recording this voiceover on the 12th of March, and so I don't know when you will be seeing this, but yeah, this is a little bit wild time-wise. So yeah, obviously February is long gone. In the land of YouTube and bullet journaling videos, this is like very obsolete, but hey, like I filmed this little setup and I liked it, and I thought, hey, I'm gonna just do it anyway, even though it's not timely, because I think it's nice. It's a nice little setup. So yeah, this was actually a super quick bullet journal setup for me. I like stripped back my process quite a lot. In real time, this took like 35 minutes. So there's really not a ton of cutting down in this video. But I wanted to do this even though it was so late when I was filming it, because I filmed this is my February setup, and I filmed it in mid-February, because I kind of wanted to push back a little on how perfect things can seem in bullet journaling YouTube. You know, sometimes I don't get to setting up my journal until halfway through the month, and that doesn't mean that it's still not a useful tool, and it doesn't mean that I don't still get a lot out of it. It's just like that's sometimes life, baby. And yeah, sometimes I don't get to setting it up till halfway through the month, but that's okay. I still do my dailies, like, you know, I still just continue doing my daily logs every day, and so it'll just be that there are March ones before these pages for my February setup, but that's fine. And also I wanted to do a really kind of stripped back, super quick setup for this go around, because sometimes that's what you need to do. I like to pick a print for each of my like monthly dashboards, and this month I was really getting back into witchy things for the first time in a while, and so I decided to pick a kind of witchy print. And as I've done the last couple of times in my monthly setups, I did a little Dutch door so that I could have some more space to add just more information all on this one kind of spread. Although I think with February, it didn't end up actually getting filled with all that much stuff. Just a little task list and a space for stamps or intentions and tarot cards and stuff like that. When I do this Dutch door spread, I do still want to be able to see the calendar, so I do it on the right-hand side of the page instead of the left-hand side. I find that's been working fine, really, actually. It doesn't really make a difference to me. Yeah, so anyway, hi, how's it going? It's been a while. I've just been Yeah, I have been getting back to work. I have been diving back into work on the academy and stuff. And so that's why I've had this video and some other footage for another video just like on the back burner for what feels like an age, probably the longest I've ever left it between filming and editing a video. And so I've just been dying to get to these, but it just hasn't been happening every day. I've just not gotten to it, which has been kind of frustrating. But here we are. So I'm back at work and stuff, trying to do a very gentle work schedule so that all of my basic self-care doesn't go completely out the window, as it is prone to do when I am in like a kind of intense work phase. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. To be honest, I'm kind of in a bit of a transitional phase with my journal and with planning in general for a couple of different reasons. I think like no matter what changes, I will always keep a bullet journal and always be doing daily logs because they just are essential for me. I need to have a space where I can note down tasks for the day, but mainly so that I can note down thoughts and stuff, and just notes and have like one kind of catch-all place for the daily detritus of my brain. That's not going to change, I don't think, ever. But I've been playing around with some other ways of kind of managing my calendar, I suppose, and like what I want my kind of daily routine and stuff to be. I also have been not particularly happy with the systems that I've been using to do like cycle tracking, or like I guess like just general health and energy tracking, because I'd like to be more consistent with that, but I just haven't quite found a tracker setup that I really like and that is like a good balance of like easy to fill in but also like useful for actually being able to like look at and kind of get something out of that data afterwards. I've tried a bunch of different apps and a bunch of different layouts for paper trackers and all this stuff, but yeah, that's a siren. Yeah, and so I actually did like I've kind of transitioned some stuff to digital. I did like a big tidy up and clear out of like my phone screens and apps, because my phone updated, and now there are these new like widgets for Apple. Maybe they're not new, maybe I just haven't updated my phone or I'm kind of behind, but yeah, there's now like calendar widgets and stuff that I can use where I can see my calendar at a glance, like on my home screen, which is kind of a game changer for me, because that's kind of the reason that, you know, I tried digital calendars in the past, but like if I can't see something, my brain is terrible with time, and so I really need to be able to see it, or it just doesn't compute and I will never remember. And so like none of the digital calendars that I had used or tried in the past like gave me that kind of like quick at a glance, like it wasn't like visually compatible with the way my brain works. But now with these widgets and stuff, it's kind of doing what I've always wanted it to do. And so I'm now like using just iCal for like appointments and like time specific plans and stuff, and I can just see them. I just add them, and then I can see that like everything I've got coming up for the day, like on my home screen. And then I'm also using an app called O-Waves, which is like a circular kind of planner, to visualize and keep track of like what I want my daily routines to be. Because I find like a kind of circular cycle kind of layout for that is really helpful. So I've been using those, which means that I haven't been using this weekly spread that I'm just showing you right now, which I do like as a weekly spread. I'm just trying different things, because something wasn't working. After, you know, I feel like my planning system was working, you know, that's the reason I haven't changed it, and that my setup is basically the same every time, is that it was working, but something isn't quite working anymore. And so I'm trying different things. However, even with like that digital kind of aspect, I don't think my bullet journal is going anywhere. Like I've still never found anything as useful as the daily log. And so that's not going anywhere, but I'm experimenting with how I plan my schedule, I suppose. Boy, I'm rambling. And that's something I think that writer Carol has actually addressed in like Q&A or videos or questions or something, which is like, I think he has mentioned actually like using a digital calendar to plan the future and to keep, a calendar in sync with work or with other people. And then the bullet journal kind of like monthly calendar becomes more of a place to like track what has happened instead of plan what is going to happen, like noting in, events or what happened in each day, and then that giving like a helpful kind of overview of what your month was just like, that you can then, do stuff with that information. So I'm maybe thinking of kind of transitioning more in that direction. That said, this is like a weekly spread that I was using for a while, which included like my schedule for the week on the one side, and then a little habit tracker on the right hand side, which I'm doing now. So all of that stuff up there is things I was trying to do every day, and then other things like exercise, I could just like do the dots for the specific days that I want to do them on. And then the second half of the page is a little task list. The difference just obviously being like habits are things I want to do on a recurring basis, and tasks are probably one-offs. So I was using this, like, is it called the Alistair method? I can't remember. This like rolling task list thing, which I think I saw first from Plant-Based Bride, her YouTube channel. And so I gave that a try for a little while. To be honest, it hasn't really stuck, but I think there's very few things that are sticking with me at the moment. I think I'm just in a bit of a strange transitional phase. But if you've been looking for a weekly spread, I think this is a good one. And this is the final setup. So this is my box for a tarot card or an intention of the month or whatever else, and then a small space for tasks for the month. And then on the flip side, I was probably going to be doing my like cycle to-do list. And then obviously I have my calendar on the right hand side here for the month. So that's the monthly dashboard. And then literally the only other thing that went into the spread was this first weekly spread, with my days on the side and then habits and tasks on the other. That's it. That's the whole monthly setup. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Two wee things that you might want to know about. if you don't already. I have a free 7-day plot embryo course, which you can join by going to rachelstephen.com/plot. And I also do a monthly live stream on my Patreon. And you can join that by going to patreon.com/rachelstephen. We're actually experimenting at the moment with doing the monthly live streams, which are called the Clubhouse. We're experimenting with doing them on Zoom instead of on YouTube. So that's been fun, and if you'd like to join, you can head there. But yeah, otherwise, I hope you're taking care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye.